All right, his least
Here we
favorite
go. Here we
commentator.
go.
Number
Oh, you
one,
guys took time with this.
Tony Romo. Go
Look
ahead,
at that.
Dan.
Look at that alleged drunken bastard right there. Like I kid you not. Unless Fernando's at the house with me, if Tony Romo's on the call, I always mute it and I'll put on something else. I'll do something else or listen to something else, but I'll watch the game on mute. I can't stand Tony Romo. He's exactly the epitome of everything I can't stand about, today, some of the stuff that every time he talks, he sounds like a fan. And then some of the things he says are so idiotic. Like I thought Devontae Adams had a good take. I think it was Devontae Adams on another show had a good take about that. And, just a lot of things he says is so stupid. I'm like, I'm just over it. I wish they would get him out of there instead of and put Greg Olsen or somebody else. Because I think he's with Jim Nantz. Everybody likes Jim Nantz. That guy's been around forever. So not a fan of Tony Romo at all. Can't stand him, especially when the Chiefs are on. All right, let's see who number 2 is. I think I know who it is. The other Chiefs fan.
Made
there
the
he
list.
is. There he is. There he is. The other Chiefs fan. I can't stand Chris Collinsworth. I'm so sick and tired. I can't wait till Matthew Stafford retires because every time he's on Sunday Night Football, I have to hear about how him and Clayton Kershaw or Clayton or whatever his name is. I don't care. I don't watch baseball. How him and Clayton or Clinton or whatever his name is, Kershaw played high school baseball together in Dallas or wherever in Texas. I'm so sick of it. Another Chiefs fan, he gets super excited. And his whole slide in with Mike Tirico is so weird. Like, I'm like, dude, you're sitting on a stool. Like, there's no wheels on that thing. Just relax. Like, you're not that important. You're not that important.
Oh, like Jeff Miller are unstoppable force.
See when we get after it, dude. You should.
You guys should call games together.
Hey, we should live stream that. That would be hilarious. He would be the play-by-play, and I'd be the color, or whichever one. Just
real quick, somebody give us our guess. What do you think Dan's number 3 least favorite commentator is? Somebody shoot it off real quick. Who do you guys think?
Let's see it. I don't even remember what I put in there, so it'll be a surprise to all of us.
All right.
Let's say Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman.
Hey, there he is. Another alleged drunken bastard. I can't, he's another one. On Monday Night Football, half of the time when I get home from practice and I'm watching the second half, I'm almost like falling asleep watching this. And I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like these guys are getting worse, and it just makes me laugh that they trash McAfee and some of these guys when they call games, but like they're entertaining. Oh my God, that is not a commentator. Next week we'll have sports media. Yeah, right?
Yeah, why not?
Or no.
All right, we'll let them do sports media.
Yeah, sports media. But I mean, the funniest part is the sports media people, it's all through clips I see on social media. I don't watch any of them because they're all garbage. Most of them are all garbage. But anyway, I can't stand Troy Aikman. Get him off the screen. Oh, yeah.
Honorable mention. Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't stand Dan Fauci.
Legend.
No, hey, allegedly. The 80s doing some other
around
stuff.
For that.
But no, I couldn't stand his commentary because it was the most obvious things. Like, Rivers or I don't know if he ever got to call any Herbert games, but Rivers would get drilled as he throws a pass, and he says like something like, "Oh, that pass was off, off." That pass was like misthrown or whatever because he was getting drilled. Well, no shit, Dan. I got eyes. I see what's going on. I felt like he would say the most obvious things possible.
He did,
and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like
Gilbert saying that he did a good job in the Bourbon Bowl.
Yeah, sure. Because he was getting fed bourbon at halftime. That's why it kind of picked up a little bit. But yeah, I was not a huge fan of Dan Fauci.
All right, folks. Now Dan and Daygo will do his top 3 commentators in the NFL. Let's see. Throw out some.
You actually like people?
I do. Yeah.
Let's throw out some suggestions and we'll see what if you guys are right.
All right. You're lucky I didn't do soccer. Soccer, there's one that's amazing.
Number 1.
Not Dan Fauci, exactly. Oh, I like Greg Olsen. I've liked him from the beginning. I thought he was great. He really gives a good insight, good analysis, and everything else. Not ass analysis like a lot of his colleagues. I thoroughly enjoy when he calls games, even though sometimes you get the boring ass ones. Oh, I didn't even think about that, Mimsy. That's a good point. McAfee does call games. I should have put my boy on there. I'll put him at the end. Don't worry, I'll talk about him. Frown can just look for a picture.
Honorable mention.
But Greg Olsen, I love Greg Olsen, even though sometimes he gets stuck with those weak ass NFC West games with Seattle and a small club like the Rams or whoever. Like I don't know.
By the way, Dan is not happy about the Tom Brady and all that stuff. Hi, Dan.
Yeah, he got screwed. Like, he's one of your best guys. You give him a pay cut, and then you give him a smaller role. Like, that to me was messed up. There's plenty of people who get kicked out at CBS. He's at CBS, right? Or where's he at?
No, he's at Fox.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Oh, yeah. Who's on Fox that I can't stand? I'm sure there's someone they could have taken out instead of him. Take out, Tony Romo's ass at CBS. Go to CBS, Tom. We can't stand his ass. Get him out of here.
Number 2.
Oh, wow. I love Kevin Harlan. And I used to love him, especially because he was on what was the old basketball game? It wasn't 2K for now. It was
video games.
I can't remember 2K. What it was.
Yeah,
but I used
like
to
NBA
love
2K or something like that.
Yeah. Or I can't remember.
NBA Live.
NBA Live. I love the way he commentates. His voice is amazing. I think he gives a lot of good insight. Oh, that's right. I think he was in Space Jam. Gives good analysis. I love his voice. I think he was the one, if I remember right, when Kobe would shoot a 3, he'd say the bang. I'm pretty sure.
No. The bang was that's the dude from ESPN.
Oh, you're right.
He would say Kobe Bryant with an emphatic dunk.
That's what it was. That was the way it was in the game. But like, I love his voice. I think he does a good job. So I appreciate Kevin Harlan and everything he does. Oh, here we go. Who's number 3? Yeah, Ian Eagle. I like Ian Eagle, honestly, was like a caretaker for Dan Fouts when they were out there. He would just kind of carry him through it and be like, hey, Dan, come on, like this, that. I think he also has a good voice and everything else, gives good insight. He doesn't bug me when I'm watching the games. He's not he's not a cheerleader for some of these teams like you saw with Romo and
these are the play-by-play guys. They're not supposed to give you like a lot of opinion or fluff. It's straight to the point. So I think that's what you like.
I like it.
Is this Dan and Daygo's list?
Is this Dan? Yeah, that's right. Don't.
No, I'm just saying. I'm giving you some analysis that you like, kind of straight to the point. People.
It doesn't matter. I'm sure I could have found some color guys I like, but whatever. I like Ian Eagle. I like Ian Eagle. Yeah, he's a color guy. I like Ian Eagle. Let's see who's honorable mention. Oh, that's right. I did have him. That's right. Pat and Michael Cole together is not talked about enough. Like, I would say they're probably better, although it was different.
Don't say Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler.
Are you kidding? Jerry the King Lawler was a weirdo. Oh. Jim Ross carried his ass. Oh, my friend, Signe Vive Moi. Shout out. That's right. I forgot he was on the list. Mark Sanchez is also garbage. He looks really weird when he's up there. He gives me allegedly serial killer vibes. I'm gonna say that. That's it. He looks weird when he's up there in the booth. I don't know. Creeps me out a little bit. I do love Pat McAfee and Michael Cole. They are amazing together, especially when you see Pat doing this and then Michael Cole's like laughing and talking about it. Sanchez or Herbert Stan Levitt. Oh, he might. I don't know. I don't listen to it. But the dynamic duo, way better than any other combo. That's big facts, Mimsy. I absolutely love them. Hey, shout out to 3 years of French in high school. Shout out to Madame. But absolute legends, Pat McAfee and I kid you not. I think I told you this in person. Pat McAfee is so good that in the TCU Georgia final when they were getting smoked, Brown and I didn't change the channel. We were literally there to watch Pat and the boys just keep going and talking about the game and everything else. Like that's my problem. And this is like an attention thing. It's a me problem. I can't watch McAfee or the Manning cast because I get too distracted and I miss everything of the game because I just want to hear what they're saying and see what they're doing. But they do such a good job of keeping everybody engaged and everything else. I forgot we could have put the Manning cast up there actually, but I guess it's a little more traditional.
My dislike or like?
No, I like that. I hate Eli.
Oh, okay.
He's not better than Peyton. He couldn't even strap up. He's not good enough to wash Peyton's jock strap.